Here's my end.
Yeah, 1.2. 5.2 he had one.
No, Joey's seen them. Seen a pigeon coming down this way at 5.2.
What time he had his?
You haven't had them yet?
Eating peels.
Eating peels. But then, there's bloody 7,000 Irish flying around. They were let up down here this morning, so I've seen quite a few here flying around this morning.
But then he knows the difference between a race, one racing and one just flying around.
Yeah. Okay, stay there. Get off for a minute. Keep them peeled. Keep them peeled.
You're in. Or beer, coming here now.
Well, we're 25 minutes from Joey's.
Hey?
But if it was my pigeon coming on its own, what's it doing over Joey's?
Yeah. Then that's the way, isn't it? Yeah, they were coming over from us when they come down over that way, wouldn't they?
Maybe. Charlie Smiley. Thanks, mate. Alan Trudgeon's watching. Alan might be shouting on you later on to strike the clock off. If I get one. Thanks, Colin. Peter's watching again. Morning or afternoon, Peter. And Bry Loss is watching again. Here we go again. Richard Hughes. Good luck, John. And hope you get good returns. How many sent? Sent 10, Richard. I did reply to your message yesterday, but there's something wrong with my phone and it's not sending. So, but when I seen your message, I was already up at the marking station. So, Jean, good morning. Clinton, morning. No, good afternoon. It's afternoon. Peter, yeah, we had the first 3 in the club. I've heard of, well, Joey, who I was just speaking to on the phone, he just seen a bird coming through this morning there. He's 20 mile up the road from me. He actually beat me, but we had the first 3 in the club down here. Thank you, Jean. Good morning from Kansas. Middle of the USA.
Kansas?
Yeah. Kansas, good morning. Elvin. Good morning, Elvin. It's afternoon here. Here it is 12:19, just after lunchtime. MD RJ, hello. Hello, mate. How far is the race? Chris Williams, 180 mile. Wind on their nose again. I'm from Bangladesh. Hello from Cornwall, England. Luke from Australia. Hell. Hello, Luke. What time was they up from Peter? They was up at 8:15. What time was they up, Al? 8:15, yeah. 8:15. So it's just over 4 hours now, so 45 mile an hour now. No, just under 45 mile an hour now. 16 minutes past was 45 mile an hour. It's now 21 minutes past. Gary Lloyd, thank you. Just on, have I missed? No. Sleepwalk 60. No, you haven't. Nothing here yet. It's going to be a tough one. There's only 29 birds coming down past Plymouth area, which is 80 miles past them. So there's only 29 birds on the last 80 miles.
How many birds went?
I don't know, Dad, how many went?
1,000, I suppose, huh?
Yeah, I would have thought so. I would have thought it was over 1,000. You're welcome, Sleepwalk 60.
Over 8,000 birds gone to Ireland, but Alan got a load of strays up there.
Oh. Chris, yeah, definitely be a good race. Holyhead in Wales. Steve Weeks. Hello, mate. Thank you very much. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me.
Captain Bangladesh, he was on a week or two ago, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a few on from Australia and America. There's been quite a few from America. Bangladesh, India.
Bangladesh, not India. He'll be insulting him in a minute.
Steve Watts, thank you. Peter Riley, thank you. You racing today? Good luck to you too. Myself and Peter will be racing in the same organisation. Peter's at Barnstable. How far is Barnstable away? Well, from here to Barnstable is
70 miles?
got to be that, isn't it? No, it's more than that. Probably best part of 80 mile.
Yeah. Have they had any?
I'm not sure. See, I wouldn't have an 80 mile overfly on Barnstable though, because they're coming across from Stoney Cross.
Yeah.
So I've only probably got, I don't know, maybe 60 mile overfly on it. What you flying, Peter? I'm flying 180. So I sent 8 cocks and 2 hens. I had to split them cocks and hens this week simply because We had the Cornish Combine race yesterday, so I didn't want to feed up the 3 counties birds for 2 days. So I split the team cocks and hens, although I did send 2 hens. Peter Riley up at Barnstable's got 17 out of 21. They came well, 105 mile. So at 75 mile overfly, yeah. Oh, as much as that, it must be further than 80 mile then by road. Well, it is. Oakhampton's got to be 90 mile by road. Yeah. It'd be a good test for them though, because it's bang on their nose. Put this down a minute. Oh. Who's that? Right, Joe? Yeah, more than mine. Don't panic. No, don't panic. You'd worry, wouldn't you? I bet you've got the bloody knowledge lined up there.
Stoney for him to wind up, get wound up until the ear from
Yeah, you got one.
from Melly.
You've got 3. Yeah. 3 coming out? Okay. Yeah, well, that is bad. So you've got, from you, you've got 60 miles overfly on the road. You've got 3 coming out. Right. Well, that's not good. People will never do it. Yeah, you just sort yourself out and yeah, I'll be right. Yeah. Yeah, right on. See you later, Joe. Cheers. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, that's it. Rub it in. Oh. Right, yeah. Oh, yeah. So what's that? Five now? Five decent ones? Yeah. All right. See you later, Joe. Bye, 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 bye.
You got five.
He got five now. He said to me going up there last night, I only sent the crap. And then he had three come, and he said, oh, they're the only three decent ones. And then if number 4 comes, oh, yeah, that's a decent one. And then number 5 comes, and he said, that's the last decent one.
What time did he have them?
Oh, I didn't ask him, Dad. Hey? Find out later, yeah.
Live there, sir.
Yeah. Been live for quite a while. Trouble is with today's race, you can't tell. You can't tell if one got his head down and come on.
How many Joey sent?
19. No, he didn't say that he's seen any. He said the first 3 come on a good line.
These aren't doing 45 on an hour, are they?
No. They aren't going to be able to maintain the speed of the short flyers, Dad. You know, we're flying over double the distance to quite a few people.
Well, somebody should be loaded by them, shouldn't they?
Yeah. Pretty pro, thank you. Peter Riley said mostly his was first timers. Thank you, Chris. Lovely setup. Staden Brothers. You're talking about, no, they're up in Somerset. You're talking about the national flyers, the Stadens. The Somerset were flying from, well, Somerset. Somerset is up around Bristol, that sort of area. That's 150 mile away from me, Carl. Richard Beach, good luck, thank you. Gerard. Kildare in Ireland. Thank you, Gerald. Now, I don't want to butcher your name, but it looks to me like... No, I won't pronounce it, but hi from Romania. Hello, pal. English Bull Terrier, good luck today, thank you. It is only a sprint race. Yep, you're right. It's only 180 mile, but it'll be a tough 180 mile. Body them up a bit. Our biggest problem, we've not got many birds coming this last 80 mile. Nothing here yet. So that's 4 hours, coming up to 4.5 hours. 1:45 is 4.5 hours, it's 37 at the minute. If they're coming.
So what's that?
Yeah.
Saturday, isn't it?
I think it was, of course it is.
That's because we raced yesterday as well.
Yeah.
You're thinking it's Sunday. It's warm down here today, isn't it? Quite humid. Yeah. See the deer over there in that field. So there's 2 deer over by the tail up the top there in that field. Over in this field over, where's my finger? Man. Over there. I can see 3 of them. Grazing there in the field. Vicky Steele, all the best from Liverpool. Thank you. Richard, yeah, it is a bit cloudy, but there are some blue patches. Sun's up here, really bright, really warm. Over behind us is quite a bit of blue, but it was really dark here this morning. Black clouds.
Yeah, it's raining.
And raining, yeah, we had quite a bit of rain early hours. Down near 40 mile an hour they are. Yep. Yep, headwind and not many birds come in the last 80 mile. I know I keep on saying it, but they haven't got a lot to keep them flying. Keep them going. Ali Brothers Pigeons, good luck, thank you, appreciate that. It's been a long old live, this one. Bit slower than what I thought they was going to be. Thought they should have been able to maintain 45 mile an hour. Birds flying 90 mile today, we're averaging 45 mile an hour. So I'm flying 180. But they haven't maintained that, if they was with them. Just need the banker in. All the pressure's off then when you get one, isn't it? Sorry, just trying to find that comment. Peter, only 80 miles, only 29 birds would be like training toss. Yeah, there's more birds gone in the 3 counties. There'd be over 1,000 birds today. But yeah, for the last 80 miles, there was only 29 pigeons sent. I sent 10 and Joey sent 19. So, yeah. So yeah, in the open, we're flying against the 3 counties, which is Somerset, Devon and Cornwall. Yeah, Richard, is beautiful down here. Be nice to live somewhere else to race the pigeons, but I wouldn't want to move just for the pigeons. Everything's so quiet, so relaxed. But the problem with that is everywhere takes so long to get to. We're about just over 4 hours from Bristol. Take us 2 hours to get to Plymouth. Why are they chirping? Something's around. Yeah, definitely, Richard. 220 birds went in the combine yesterday. 220. You know, it's still got some good competition in the combine, but it's just getting ridiculous. That's why we're going with the 3 counties. But at the minute we're splitting our team. The 3 counties don't suit us perfectly because they're so far. I mean, the first race in the 3 counties to me is 163 mile. Now, yeah, we can train our old birds up and then get on with them, but then you've got a lot of long races. You've got a lot of 250 to 320 mile races, which is all right if you only got a couple of them, but week in, week out. I mean, that hen that came from Ramsgate last week, just racing this year in a straight line, she's clocked up 1,919 miles. In 8 weeks. Plus all the training, loft flying. one bad for a sprint pigeon. Your mate Alan Long's watching again. Thank you, Thomas. Would like to see one soon. Must be a boring old video for everybody just sitting there watching. We'll have to do some questions and answers. There's got to be some very knowledgeable flyers on here. Any of the novices or new starters got any questions? Put a question in the comments, see if any of the knowledgeable fanciers can answer you. Keep it a bit more interesting. Five deers over there now. Yeah, I just had a look through the watch list, who's been watching. There's some extremely good fanciers on here watching, so if anybody's got any questions, hopefully some of the good fanciers might be able to give you a few tips. We must share information.
Ask them what's the best natural remedy for worms.
When you live somewhere like this, there's no need to go to Bristol. Very true. Yeah, I love living in Cornwall. My daughter lives in Birmingham and it's just like a rat race. She used to live in London. Ugh. I just couldn't live there. I'm sure there's nice places up there, but you know, if we got two cars behind a tractor, we're in a traffic jam.
Rush hour.
It's rush hour, yeah. Peter, who would want to listen to me going on a lot of twaddle? Chris Williams, no, none home yet. None home yet, turning out to be a bit of a sticky one for me. What a life, eh? Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? Hey? We need a bird, all right.
You need 10.
Well, we need 10, yeah. Cool, I'm sweating. Don't think we need the dropper today. We need a miracle. Here we go. Someone's put a question there. Sleepwalk 60. Which pigeon fanciers do you admire? Oh, that's to me. Which pigeon fanciers? Oh, there's a few good pigeon fanciers. Not to mention, you know, the ones that everybody mentions, but I do a lot of co-breeding with Brian and Karen Hawes. I mean, they get some phenomenal races or some phenomenal positions. And they're absolutely pigeon mad. So, you know, he's definitely one.
Brian is meticulous.
He's meticulous. Everything is,
So
if you phoned him up and asked him how much his pigeons, one section drunk on a particular day, and you can go back years if you wanted to, he'd be able to tell you how many milliliters that particular section, how many pigeons they drunk in one day. So, but you only get back what you put out or put in. But there's lots of good fanciers.
Darren and Ray.
Yeah, Darren and Ray, they're having a phenomenal season this year.
What's John Ford's friend?
John Harkis up in Scotland, he's had some cracking races, you know, living where he lives.
Alan does well.
Alan Long does well.
Callum.
Callum has had some extremely good races. You know, these are just friends of mine, but they're up there with the best of them. You know, obviously you've got Ronnie Williamson over in Ireland. You know, you can't take it away from him. The amount of NIPAs that man has won is unbelievable. You know, it's consistency. Everybody has a bad day, but yeah, I'd love to be a fly on the wall and watch what they do for a week. On my luck, they bloody squat me. Yeah, I know everybody goes on about Mark Gilbert sending a lot of pigeons, but he sends a lot of pigeons to the shorter races, but that's preparation for the longer races. Even a few weeks ago when the National was one down in Hale, 10 mile away from me, Mark still had a decent pigeon. and there's quite a few like that. That's what you got to look for, is when people are winning out of turn. You mean everybody will, wherever the Nationals won, you know, things are in their favour, but they've still got to have birds fit in good condition and in that leading bunch.
Willie's the only one in West Cromwell that have ever won 2 nationals.
2 NFCs, yeah, he is, yeah. Well, good luck, Paul. Hope you get them.
He's not in the swoop, though.
Peter, they come in. Dog is barking. Well, let's hope so.
The big one else,
Yeah, she barks at bloody everything. You get a leaf move in the driveway, she'll bark at it.
my wife back in
My daughter's dog.
1960s, and the challenge won one. Never ever won a club race.
Yeah.
John, yeah, I do things totally different than a lot. I don't feed my birds protein when they come back. I break them down as soon as they come back. So a lot of people won't agree with it, but I feed 90% barley, 10% widowwood with honey and lemon on their corn for their first feed when they come back.
Yeah.
All the ones that won the national.
So they'll go and have a little bit to eat, something to drink, have a little rest up. Then they'll have their third barley, 2/3 widowwood later on in the afternoon. Sleepwalk sits there for phenomenal flyers out there.
Won good races.
Yeah, a lot of it is down to loft management. You mean if you've got good birds in good health that are fit and you've got the right management, you're going to be knocking on the door. Then you need a little bit of help from the wind, so location does play a part. And if you've got those things in your favour on any particular day, you're going to be
Looked like a good day.
knocking on the door, if not winning it.
Done that years ago.
Unlike me today. 9 are holding the bloody door open, not knocking on it.
Don't think that we haven't done a lot the last year or two.
Here we go. Gordon McDonald's, 40 years ago, I used to go to Rexstowe from Hale most Saturday watching the pigeons. He was a bloody good fancier. In the Cornish Combine, Rex was in a good location, but he was still a good fancier on all days, not just days when they were suited to come down over on that north coast. Yeah, back in the 80s, he was the one to beat. He's actually my fed. Here's 2. Come on, 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 come on. Come on, come on, come on. Well, they wasn't racing, were they? First one that's gone through the clock is that one of Brian Hawes's that's gone back in for the first race since he's been cut up. And the other one's at cock. Where did that dropper go? They were down quite low. I didn't even see them coming. Sorry about the camera there a minute. Ooh. Why is it zoomed in? Why is that zoomed in? That's better. Don't know why that zoomed in then. Yeah, they blended in with those trees and everything quite good. Go back here in the shade a little bit so I can see the comments. Trays are full. 40. Yeah, we were talking about Rexdale. Yeah, still a good fancier. He's still alive. I think he's got Alzheimer's now, so he doesn't get about. His brother died quite a few years ago. See, there's a pigeon over there. Probably an Irish Strait. On his own though. Timothy O'Brien. So yeah, we just had the first ones. Slow. Well, have they gone down for a drink? It is really warm today. Harry Lewis, where are you flying from? We're flying from Stoney Cross in Wiltshire, up towards Southampton. Flying right down to the far end of Cornwall near Land's End. Oh, Richard. Yeah, it's not very good. The first pigeon through the trap was a pigeon that actually went back in. He only had 2 races, then got cut up. And this was his first race back in. So he had 2 83 milers and then into a 120 mile 6 weeks later. Some pigeons are just unlucky. He's a 3-year-old and every year he's been hawked up. Thank you, Timothy. Yeah, they went straight in, but then they've had quite a tough, well, they made hard work of it, put it that way. Richard Beach, do you fly north? Well, basically, yes. We can only fly up through the country. So we fly northeast to southwest. So we'll go up as far as, we can go up as far as Lowestoft, that sort of area, which is about 360 mile. If we go further inland, then everybody talks about the dog leg there at Exeter. So they come down to Exeter because a lot of the races, if we went to, say, the Midlands, our birds would be coming down over part of Wales and the Bristol Channel. And yeah, don't get me wrong, they've been out there before, but it's a lot trickier route and they don't tend to come across the water. But saying that, Brighton to us that we fly with the 3 counties, if you put a straight line from Brighton to Penzance, they've got to come right over the centre of the Isle of Wight, all the way down the coast there, out at sea. The only part they cross is a little bit there at Totnes, that sort of area. And then once they get past Plymouth, they should be down out over the sea again until they hit the Lizard. Let's put this down here a minute. Back in the room. Now I missed the pool. Two. Come on in, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on in, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Yeah, so am I. But yeah, the first two that come in didn't come in racing, and the first one that came back is actually one that's gone back in since the second Oakhampton. He got cut up, and that's the first one back. Bearing in mind they haven't been trained for 4 weeks either. I'll have a look for what these two here are a minute. Wasn't in the first two anyway. The fourth one. Yeah, I got dead on 1 o'clock. No, 6:07, 6:09, yeah. So my first hen yesterday was my third pigeon today. '69's home out. She won the club yesterday. Yeah.
You weren't racing though, John?
Yeah. Ain't bad, is it? 180, 300 and 330 mile in 2 days. Yeah, and barley with honey and lemon on it in between. Yeah. would have sent her if it was any further than this, unless it was going to be an easy fly. But you know, if it was going to be a tailwind, we could have got a different race then. But we always knew it was going to be a headwind. But yeah, I'm glad I got one of the two. And it's the one that I thought out of the two was the 69. You just had a little bit more going on there. Nice out of Enno, no, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, sorry about that, folks.
Coffee with Joey and Dee keep Darren hold on to the spot for next week.
Yeah, Paul, good luck in the club. There's only two of us down here sending, Paul. There's Joey 20 mile further up the road than me and myself, so it's just a matter of striking the clocks off and just looking for the section and where you two, how far behind you are in the open. But, it's not a club race. I don't count it as a win unless we win the section. Alan Long put, are you kidding? I can't work this phone. £500 for a puzzle phone. Do you think Brian could tell me how to use his phone? Oh dear. Yeah. What springs to mind there is the saying, all the gear and no idea. Alan Long can't use his phone.
Oh, no.
Well, you're on the air. I'm sure you're a lot better than most. Pretty pro. Well done, John. Great trapping, thank you. Bit behind, but there we are. Anyway, I'm going to come off of these lives now. Appreciate everybody tuning in. And yeah, next time we'll have to do some more questions and answers and see if people will interact and try to help out and see if people can get their performances up. That'd be brilliant. Anyway, YouTube video will be up tomorrow. Tune in and have a watch. If you like what you're seeing, click the subscribe button. Like I say every week, it doesn't cost anything, but it just helps the channel. It gets it out there more. I get more and more followers every week. Thanks everybody for watching. Be basketing next Friday for a Saturday race. So next week, where are we to next week? Maidstone and Oakhampton, is it? Yeah, so a short one and a long one. 83 and 180. Oh, sorry, 280.
Another on there.
Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Catch you next week.